What is up, Aries? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are general, so they are not going to resonate for everybody, and that's okay. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. They are also timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. Already losing my voice, so bear with me. You want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. I do have a promo code down there for you guys for 10% off all my services. If you also want a free 15-minute reading, I am running a promo on Patreon for all new tier 2 and 3 patrons now through February 15th. That's also when the promo code for the 10% off my services expires. Like, share, subscribe, hit that like button, helps the channel grow, and let's get into it, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Ooh, okay, Aries. I don't focus on love typically. It's not that I'm against love. I channel what you guys most need to hear, but you guys definitely feel like it's a romance read for some reason. Which is so strange because you are the polarity of Libra. You're all about self, right? Individuality. Okay, I feel like this is actually leaving partnerships though. I feel like this is, it's about connections. It's not about like romance. It's just about connections in general. Stability of your connections. I'm using Light Seers Tarot. All the tarot decks I use are listed down below in the description box. I just heard I'm Coming Home. It's actually the song they're playing. I don't know if it's actually called I'm Coming Home, but yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's actually called I'm Coming Home. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy, which is soul tribe energy, right? Like I said, I feel like it's the foundations in regards to your connections falling away. Wow, they're like really diligent about either my feet being on the ground right now or me being cross-legged. I don't want my feet on the ground, so I choose cross-legged. I need to fix this blanket though that I'm on. Sorry guys, I'm like really antsy. Really, really antsy right now. Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Emperor, Eight of Swords. Yeah, okay, they're done. They're done. Whoever these people are, they're done. The I'm Coming Home song is you actually finding a new sense of home and self. It's you finding a new sense of home and self because you're evolving to the Emperor energy. Investing in self. It's a lot of isolated energy. I like it though. It feels actually very healthy. Ten of Wands, Sagittarius. This old soul tribe is what you're releasing. I really like this. This feels very healthy because it's not that the soul tribe, the people, the friends, the family members, whoever the soul tribe was, could be co-workers, business partners. It doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't really, it just feels like relationships in general. It feels like a social group. Whatever you're releasing though, it doesn't feel toxic. It just feels like, hey, it no longer resonates with me. I really want to invest in myself because I want to become this very divine masculine, someone very stable, someone in control their life. It's like I want to take the steering wheel for my life. The problem is I'm trying to be very analytical, very methodical about it. Eight of Swords. There's a little bit of this very, I have a specific plan in how I want to do this and how I want to invest my time and energy. That's where things are going to get a little bumpy, right? When you become a little too analytical, Emperor in reverse and Eight of Swords in reverse, that's distorted masculine energy, right? You're in the shadow of masculine energy then. And when you're in the shadow of it, it could be a little controlling, a little too over analytical. Any final messages for Aries? So just be mindful of that. Doesn't feel bad. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's rooted in worry. It's almost like you're worried if, yeah, Overall energy is the Three of Wands. If this is the right decision for you, it's just worry if this, if this is the right path with the Two of Cups in reverse. Is this the right choice for me to disconnect from these connections and take this new opportunity? Am I making the right decision? I firmly believe that you are. It's almost like, wow, I actually just heard survivor's guilt for some of you. I just heard survivor's guilt. Some of you, it's almost, some of you feel like, I don't, okay. Some of you feel as if you are abandoning these people by serving yourself. You're not abandoning them. But if they're working from their shadow and making you feel as if you are abandoning them, that is a form of manipulation. This is necessary. Why? Because you shouldn't feel as if you're abandoning somebody for doing what's of your highest good to be in a healthy place. It's a Ten of Wands for a reason. This is not fun to sit in, this energy, because it feels like a sense of abandonment. And I'm not saying that because I actually just realized because the Five of Pentacles is here, and the Five of Pentacles does mean abandonment. I felt not the Five of Pentacles, the abandonment actually with the Ten of Wands. I didn't even feel it with the Five of Pentacles. I feel it with the Ten of Wands. I feel it on the Soul Tribe. I don't feel it with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles just feels like straight worry. I feel like manipulation and abandonment off the Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands. And I feel as if there's a cross watcher, they're like, I'm not manipulating them. I'm not calling anybody out. That's not what I'm trying to do by any means, because the point of this platform is to help people heal, help people evolve, right? So if you're getting triggered, I hope you realize that that's just part of yourself that needs to be healed and needs to be addressed, right? That's not, my purpose is not to cause anybody any anger or any animosity or to gaslight anybody by any means. But this does feel like manipulation, and I don't think that that's their intention by any means, is to be manipulative. But I think it is part of their shadow that they might not be aware that by saying, you're abandoning me, you're leaving me behind, it's making this person feel bad for trying to do what's of their highest good, to trying to do what's going to bring them stability. And that is kind of a form of manipulation. You're manipulating me to stay when I really want to go because I need to go. And if I stay, it's going to stop me from becoming a better version of myself. But I'm staying because I feel bad because of you making me feel bad for so-called abandoning you, when I'm really not abandoning you. It's just that our time has come for this cycle to close out, and you're going through a sense of abandonment. I'm not truly abandoning you, though. It's just our time has come, right? So that needs to be addressed with that individual. Emperor is trying to just do their own healing. Not saying that they haven't had their own toxic traits in that dynamic either, but in that particular little tidbit, little homie over there got some manipulation they got to address, right? I'm sure the Emperor had some toxic traits in that dynamic at some point too. You will know based off your own situation, right? Gotta hold ourselves accountable. So let's get into it. Come on, Witches Tarot, what are you doing? Help me out here. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Thank you. Three of Cups, Cancer, Ten of Wands, Sag, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Emperor, Aries, Eight of Swords, Gemini, Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Three of Wands, Aries. I just heard somebody in the collective asking for the signs, so I just wanted to say them really quick. Even though half the signs always end up coming out when we get to the reading anyway. You know, I don't mind saying. I'm not saying. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's talk about this Three of Cups. If you've been with me for a while, you know the Magician in reverse is my Master Manipulator card. What do we got in the Three of Cups? The Master Manipulator. Why? Because they want to keep the other person bound to them. Eight of Swords. Master Manipulator. Magician in reverse. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not going to lie. I have a bad habit. That's part of my shadow. I have a bad habit of always apologizing, right? Your shadow is not always like good, or it's not always bad things. Like it could just be bad habits. So mine's apologizing for things that I really shouldn't apologize for. Like that. I'm not going to apologize for it. So Magician in reverse, right? Master Manipulator. Because they like to keep people bound to them. It's their crutch. That's why it had to end, though. It's a toxic pattern. Let's look at the Ten of Wands. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. They weren't willing to put in the effort, the same amount of effort. And the World and the Five of Cups. And now they're like, well, you left me. You abandoned me. How could you do that to me? And now the cycle's done. You don't want to build with me? You don't want to keep creating this really toxic pattern with me? What do you mean you don't want to do that? Well, I kind of mean I don't want to do that. I want to be an emperor. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Stop, Jordan. Stop it. I just feel bad for the cross-watcher. If it's resonating with somebody, and like I don't like being the one to be like, hey, here's your shadow that you may not want to see right now. It's hard to see that, right? I remember when I had to look at my codependency and I was like, whew. Hey there, I see you. We're gonna deal with that. that was a doozy. But then I healed it and I was like, oh, I get it now. And then I had healthy dynamics and healthy partnerships and healthier relationships. And I was like, oh, so much better once you accept it and just do the healing you need to do around it. So I hope whoever's watching this and sees their manipulation can actually heal that part of themselves versus hating my video. Okay. Saturn Capricorn energy with the World. Five of Cups is Scorpio energy, and the Three of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. A lot of Capricorn energy coming out here, which I really like. Capricorn is about legacy. It's about long-term commitments. It's about things that last the test of time. Now let's look at this Emperor. I want to see what they want to invest in regards to themselves. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like an analyzing energy. It is also about what they're spending their time and efforts on. Ooh, High Priestess. I like that. That's higher knowledge. It's esoteric. It's self. It's self. Ooh, Justice and the Sun in reverse. Okay. Oh, I understand. Oh, Emperor in reverse on the bottom of the deck. They got four majors. They're trying to understand their own shadow. That's literally what they're doing here. The High Priestess is illusion. It's illusion in the things you don't see. So the things you do not see or not willing to accept. Your shadow. Emperor in reverse, right? Emperor in reverse. And the Sun in reverse is oppression. It's also darkness, right? So they're aware that because of old patterns, this Emperor hasn't been able to see parts of themselves clearly. There's been illusion, there's been distortion, and they're trying to understand that. They're trying to get their masculine energy back in alignment, back into balance with justice there. And that's what they're investing in. They're investing in themselves. They're doing a lot of deep healing. And it's not particularly like one person. This could be a social group. It's a soul tribe. It's a Three of Cups. It could be family dynamics, friend dynamics. It could be a workplace. It could be people you surround yourself with. Hell, it could be a living environment. It could be living in an apartment complex that you're like, I don't want to live here because the people I live around are freaking loud and partiers and college kids and they drive me freaking nuck and futz. I don't want to be here anymore. It's understanding that certain situations, environments, or people that you're surrounding yourself with might have perpetuated you to stay in this low vibrational energy or distorted energy and not allowed you to see the parts of yourself that were hidden from you. And now it's kind of like, wait, well, I want to shine the light on that. I'm going to start investing in myself because I want to create a more stable version of myself. So let's see what they're finding out about their Emperor in reverse, because that's what they're trying to uncover. The parts of themselves that have been oppressed, right? but trying to see beyond the veil. So let's look at the Emperor. Let me take this Emperor back because it's actually on the bottom of the deck. Let's look at the Emperor. Ace of Swords in reverse. Wow. The things they haven't seen or haven't been honest with themselves about. Ooh. I'm scared to look at the bottom of the deck. Oh. So this Emperor, for a long time, might have thought of themselves in a really high light, like might have thought of themselves as a really successful businessman or a businesswoman. And because remember, just because you're an Emperor doesn't mean that you're a man. You could very well be a woman. It's just masculine energy. It's not gender, okay? So an Ace of Swords, air energy, Four of Swords, Libra, Leo energy with the King of Wands, and Taurus energy with the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who very much so probably thought of themselves in a high light and is understanding that they were lying to themselves. With the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords, there is a lot of negative self-talk going on, a lack of confidence in oneself. This idea that, ooh, I'm a successful business owner, I'm confident, I'm so attractive, and I'm capable of all the stability and manifesting whatever I want into my reality. And they have a very strong sense of control, right? But the reality of it all is that they didn't have this confidence. They didn't feel grounded. Their manifestations probably didn't come in easily. They probably had a lot of healing they still had to do. And they were telling themselves a lot of lies because they really wanted to be in this very strong masculine energy, but they had a lot of expectation, very critical of themselves. And because they were so critical, they probably have this sense of, well, maybe I'm doomed for failure, or they have a really big fear of failure. And because of that, they have this sense of always feeling oppressed or not good enough or lack of self-worth. Really distorted sacral chakra, right? Because sacral is where the soul energy lies. Let's look at the Eight of Swords, this analysis paralysis. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, overthinking the potential new opportunities when there's a need to surrender that. Allow it to fall into place. Let go of the need to control things. King of Swords, Karma, which is Judgment in this deck, and the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so we have a lot of distorted masculine and feminine energy. It's a lot in the shadow because there's a big lack of self-worth going on. Not feeling deserving of love, success, abundance, but it's all rooted in this lack mentality and this burden. That balance needs to be restored. There's this sense of control. There's all this distortion going on here. But the masculine energy is like, well, I know what I want. I know where I need to go. But the feminine energy is where you manifest from. And if you don't have faith and confidence that you can actually manifest it, then it's not going to manifest. Because your feminine energy is sitting over here like, well, I am successful. Well, if you can say the words, right? Because your thoughts, yeah. So this is how manifestation works. You can think it. Your thoughts create emotion. Emotion creates energy. So if I say, I make $50,000 a month, I feel it in my heart space with confidence, with love, and I visualize green energy, like money, flowing into my heart space. That's manifestation. But if I say, I make $50,000 a month, and I feel fear and doubt and a scarcity mindset, and I wonder how it's going to come in, and I wonder, well, how am I going to get bookings? How am I going to get this? How many people are going to sign up on Patreon or do this and that? And I have all these worries and scarcity mindset mentality, lack mentality. That's distorted feminine energy. But if you sit there and you're like, the universe is always going to provide. Money is like air. There's an endless supply of it throughout the whole universe. I know it's always going to flow my way. That's Empress upright. That's manifestation energy. When you have faith in your manifestation, when you believe in your manifestation, when that emotion matches the words that you're saying, when the emotion matches the visualization in your mind, it's not just the words for the manifesting. It's the emotion, the energy that is with it. Okay? And when you take action toward it. So now I've spoken that manifestation. Now I'm doing the tangible, the physical work for it. I'm putting it into the physical by taking the steps, by doing the readings, by doing the work, by taking the notes, by writing things down, by building things online. That's putting the masculine. And then once I do this work, I sit down, I go downstairs, I eat my dinner, I spend time with my family, right? That is being in the receptive feminine again. There's a balance between the masculine and the feminine. You need to release control. You need to allow this to flow to you. When you're in that feminine, true feminine receptive though, you're not sitting there worrying, checking your phone. Well, is there a booking? Is there an appointment? Is there a client? Is somebody reaching out to me? No. You're present. I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for this moment where I get to share what I'm capable of with you. I'm grateful for you being here, for watching. I'm grateful for my gifts, for my connection with Source. I'm grateful for my life, for my family, for today, for the food in my fridge, money in my wallet, the roof over my head. That's feminine energy. Okay? You need to master that because that's how you manifest. The masculine is the work. Then you fall back in your feminine. Then you go in your masculine. It's the dance. You need to learn the dance. It's time to learn to dance. Okay? But this energy that you left was stopping you from even getting off the damn chair to even learn how to dance. They're keeping you anchored to the floor. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. So if you've been with me for a while, you know when I get the same card on top of the same card, regardless of the direction, it's validation for me as a reader that the channel so far is correct. Right? The channel message that not the channel, like YouTube channel. The channel message I get from my guides, what I've been saying, is the right message for you. So it's all about the distorted manifestation energy you've been going through. There's a lot of themes of manifestation going on in the collective right now. A lot of, like, I might just need to do a live, like, Q&A for you guys about manifestation. I need to find time to do that. I do. Let's look at the Three of Wands. I need to do that. I know I need to do that. You need to do a lot of things. Yeah, change. Oh, guys, come on. Come on, stop. Stop it. Don't be scared of change. Please don't hesitate. What is coming your way? Just because, okay, so let's talk about manifestation in the sense of the suggestion box, right? When you speak a manifestation, I am abundant, I am successful, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am thriving, I am free of all disease, I am free of any low vibrational energies that are not of my highest good, right? When we speak those things into existence, that was probably not the best example, but those are kind of the manifestations I say, at least, right? Like, I do a lot of like health manifestations. That's because my health's really good. See what I did there? When we speak manifestations into existence, there's a need to really have faith that it's going to happen. If you have this fear that the universe isn't going to bring you that manifestation, the universe is going to know that. It's like the best lie detector out there. Now, when you say a manifestation, so let's do like a material one. Like, I will have a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath house by the end of 2021. There's my manifestation. The universe is going to be like, okay, Jordan, I heard your manifestation. You want it by the end of 2021, but it's really not going to happen until 2022. So I'm going to take your suggestion, put it in the suggestion box, but just keep in mind that even though that's your manifestation, I have a better plan for you. It's being put into the universe's suggestion box. I know that you're manifesting it, but you have to keep in mind that you're just submitting something to the universe's suggestion box. Everything happens in divine time. So I don't want you to get to this place that, oh, it hasn't happened by the time that I wanted it to happen. Control, control, control. Your masculine energy squeezing the sponge too tight, not allowing the sponge to expand again, right? Because if you squeeze it too tight, is it ever going to expand to become your manifestation? No, because you're controlling it. You're holding on to it so tight that just stays a scrunched freaking sink sponge. Allow it to expand. Allow it to breathe. Release attachment to it. Okay? If you're so attached to something, it's never going to come your way. It's never going to grow again. The sponge theory, okay? The universe is always going to give you your manifestation in divine time. Just because it doesn't happen on your time does not mean it's not happening. It just doesn't happen when you want it. Don't be attached to a certain time frame. So let's say you want something by February 14th on Valentine's Day. You're like, oh, it didn't happen today. I must not be getting it. I lost hope. And then it happens on the 15th. You're like, oh, hot damn, divine time. That's happened. That's happened before, okay? So just keep that in mind. But this is that needing to release the attachment to when things are going to happen, right? Waiting and waiting and waiting, losing faith, needing to understand that it happens in divine time. Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana, Three of Wands, Minor Arcana, right? Getting tired of waiting. I know you're tired of waiting, but it's going to happen when the wheel's spinning. Not when your clock is ticking, okay? Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. Please use that promo code. That is valid till February 15th. If you want a free reading through Patreon, sign up as a tier 2 or 3 patron only. That is good through February 15th. And other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys next time. Later, Gator.